Hey, everybody, welcome back. What? Wait a minute. We're so. Three.
Try that again.
Okay.
See, it's like Ron Burgundy. Reads whatever's on the cue card.
What is the cue card? To take pants off and no. All right. That's tomorrow's podcast. Okay, everybody, we're so excited that Canada's going to play in the World Cup today against our favorite South Africans that we forgot what we were doing. So it's Bobby and Mikey D on You Would Think, and hurrah, hurrah. That's great about Ron Burgundy.
That's funny.
He'll read whatever's on there. Oh, God, it was too funny.
I said, stay classy, San Diego. No, fuck you, San Diego.
Fuck you, San Diego, whatever it was. That's a killer. Those movies are killer. The bloopers are even funnier. Behind the scenes, just unreal.
Good movies.
Yeah, good movies. All right, so we're going to go World Cup. So first of all, obviously, we played Switzerland, and I told you ahead of time, so that's a good team, but dirty game. Dirty game.
Well, they were expected to win the group, and they did, right?
They didn't, but there was a lot of stupid fouls in there. Actually, on both sides. Both sides. Actually, this is even shocking. Canada had more yellow cards than Switzerland in that game, but both teams had a lot of fouls. It was pretty dirty.
Yeah. Hey, man, I actually 2-1's not a bad showing.
No.
Yeah.
I told you when I watched them play guitar, I was like, oh boy, they're gonna smoke a 6 now.
Speaking of guitar, that guy got 5 games, eh?
For the leg break?
Yeah.
5 games.
5-game suspension. Yeah.
That seems a little harsh.
I mean, it's.
I mean, you could clearly see it wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose, but it was a horrible tackle, right?
Horrible tackle. I mean, you can never tackle from the back, right? No. But still, I mean, 9 times out of 10, that leg doesn't break, except when you turn it, right? 5 games.
Yeah.
I didn't read that. That sucks. Well, are they in the?
No, I don't think so.
So what's that mean? For the next 3 years, he can't play?
Probably, yeah.
Well, the worst part is when he goes home, somebody can kill him. That's another thing, right? Yeek. You know what those teams are like. Yeah. Anyway, that's why Mexico got to win. You can't go home. Iran, Iraq.
Man, they showed a video of the Mexican the stadium in Mexico there where the
bananas. I watched the game.
God,
unbelievable,
crazy, eh?
Dude, so crazy.
Yeah,
so crazy. I'm clearly all cartel. But yeah, Well, if you didn't know the CIA, it's like, hey, free tickets. They're like, hey, look.
It's been interesting because I saw people. Of course they're promoting. Hey, come to our city. Look at all the nice things people are saying about our city. So of course,
in Mexico,
just everywhere, like Canada, Mexico, in the U.S.
Yeah.
But one of the ones was a British fella like apologizing to Americans, saying, "I'm sorry. Nope, your stadiums are nice and they're bigger than we thought. Like
they are nice.
They're coming from Europe. They're like these stadiums are tiny.
Oh,
like,
no, bro. Okay, go to the Rose Bowl in California. It holds 100 and some thousand people.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Any top Division I football stadium.
I think the stadium in Toronto is the smallest one,
probably
in the World Cup, and it's like 40-some thousand.
Yeah, right? Skydome, whatever the hell it was.
No, it's something park. I can't remember the name of it.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, it's it's a smaller stadium that they were playing in. So
yeah, good on you, UK.
Yeah. For
apologizing. Serves you right. Get out of our country, go eat some fish.
Oh, you gotta fucking figure those NFL stadiums. That's where they're playing. Like,
oh yeah.
Even the college stadiums down there are ridiculous, right?
That's what I'm saying.
The amount of money that's into those things,
huge.
Right? So yeah,
huge. All right, hang on now. Okay,
so anyway, Canada.
Yeah, now Canada's playing South Africa. 60th. Canada's ranked 26th, so we should win that game. Shout out to my buddy Herschel, who's from South Africa, who wrote me about. We can't say what he wrote, but we can say that he thinks that we're going to win, and I think that he's going to win. So it should be some interesting betting.
Well, we'll see.
So we'll see. But listen, in all honesty,
go Canada.
Right, go Canada. But if we're going to bet, you got to bet South Africa. So yeah, because that's where the money is, right?
Oh, sure.
Right. So okay. So now here's the other thing. So I was watching the Norway game, and I'm like, "Where's the Viking? Where's our striker?" Norway sat the whole team
in the last
against
game.
France.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't recognize anybody.
Right.
And I went, can you do that? Where the hell did they get all those players?
Well, if their positions are already set, what does it matter, right?
Well, listen, this is the big thing, and this is what the Viking. I don't even know how to say his name, but anyway,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So the coach goes, I prioritize rest, and he's like, okay, so that's a big deal. He's right. So rest is a big deal. So
that's what we got our captain coming back today.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So missed all 3.
It should be interesting to see what happens with that.
Qualifying games, right? So.
But my thing is like, what if you bought tickets to that game?
Yeah.
And you know, you want to see one of the world's best strikers and this giant man, and he's on
Mhm.
the sidelines, and like, bro, come on.
Yeah. It's the age-old argument, right? Like it's the same thing in the NBA when
But
they
listen,
decide to
I've
sit those
never
players, right?
seen
Yeah.
a whole team sit.
Yeah.
Like they sat the whole, and they could have won that game. It wasn't
Mhm.
even that bad, really.
Yep.
Well, France ran him over, but still, it could for you know.
Yeah, France looks pretty good.
They do.
Yeah.
They're a problem.
Yeah.
That Mbappe is so fast.
Mhm.
God. Like you think you're with him and he just runs right by you. I was like, oh, okay. Right. So here's the thing I was noticing. I was like, there's got to be a lot more goals this year. So I did some research. There is. Right. So in 2022, they had 172 goals over 64 games in the first piece. This year, it already has 177 over 59 games.
Right.
So a lot more goals, which
Mhm.
to me either proves offense is better or defense is terrible.
Mhm.
Now, I will tell you this: there's been a lot of own goals and a lot of goalkeeper mistakes.
Yeah, I've seen
A
some.
lot,
Yeah.
a
Yep.
lot.
Yep.
So you know, it is what it is, right?
Mhm.
But you know, there's been a lot of goals. Like honestly,
Mhm.
like a lot of goals. And-
Messi's leading right now, right, with 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He didn't even play yesterday.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, they sat him, so there's another problem. So they're sitting him. And Ronaldo can't score. So
Is that a matchup? No, that's not a matchup. I think that's what they were talking about. Is that the way it's set up now is that there's not even a potential matchup between them, which everybody wanted to see, right? Well,
no, I mean I was
didn't care,
gonna
but
look at
yeah.
the matchups and read them off today, but I'm not gonna.
No,
It's just
it's
too
okay.
many. Nobody cares.
I
at this
don't
point.
care. No.
Right, nobody cares.
No.
Who are you playing? Cape Breton?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so
Right.
all in all, I mean, it's been pretty good. The stadiums look pretty full, but you're right. That Mexico one was pretty crazy. It was so loud.
Well, the Mexico one was pretty crazy. There's
Guadalajara.
some of those stadiums. There's some of the matches that actually look pretty dead, which is kind of sad for those cities that are hosting those matches, right? But
Well, I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
all the Ghana can fit inside one of them, right? Now, we talked last week briefly about the Major League Baseball, and we didn't know what the whole gay pride thing was and what the argument was. So we did some research. Found out they want to put the logo on the hats. And then some of the San Diego Padres said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not wearing that. They're like, why? Because they said, well, I'm not gay. And it is what it is. And then they go, okay, we're going to put a Bible verse on it. And they go, we can't do that. We're going to fine you. And the guy goes, well, this or this, which one? And so the whole thing is just crazy. So people are arguing over that. I see the argument. I understand. And the whole thing at the bottom is like, they said this basically. Why are you pushing it on people?
Right.
Like, why are you pushing it? I get that too. Why are you pushing it? I don't understand. So, we're all on the same team. You don't have to, I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I think you give people the option of whether they want to do it or not. And if you don't do it, it doesn't necessarily mean you're anti-gay or anti-trans or
Not at all. I don't think anybody's thinking that.
But no, that's not true. A lot of people do think that they'll automatically jump on that and say, well, if you're not wearing it, that means you're anti, and that's not really the case, right?
Well, when I say that,
right.
I don't see that. Neither do you. So that doesn't go to the forefront for me. Like, you're not going to wear the gay pride flag. All of a sudden, you're homophobic. No, I don't think that way. So, but I guess other people do. They're looking for an argument. I don't know.
Well, we talked about it. I mean, I think the same things happen in other sports, right? It's happened in hockey. I remember they said the same thing. Guy says, I don't want to do it. And they started calling for him to be suspended and all this.
Well, whatever
stuff,
happened
right?
to the basketball guy? Remember what's his name there said, they're not celebrating the gay pride. And then
I don't know which one.
He just said something happened. Then another guy said, I'm with him. And then just went away.
Oh, the guy that got let go.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the guy from Detroit there.
Right,
yeah.
right.
I don't know what happened to him. I'm assuming he's not in the league.
Who knows? Probably end up playing for the Lakers next year.
Well, you never know. That's still
never know. Well, Memphis would grab him. Memphis will pick him up, Mike.
Maybe.
All right. So I tell you who did pick up. Austin Reeves picked up a couple of bucks, Mike.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: people don't realize this. He was an undrafted player, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
4 years, $185 million.
That's the highest contract ever.
For an undrafted player.
Yeah.
And where'd he go to school?
It
school
just shows you that offense is definitely valued over other things, right? Because hey, Austin's good. I'm not taking anything.
Or go.
But he can't play defense.
No.
Right.
Or go play with LeBron James and learn how he does it, and then copy him, and look what happens.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's no right.
But we've talked about it. It's interesting because now it's like, well, you got Luke on a max, and now you've maxed out.
Almost.
Well, they gave him the max that they could, right?
Well, they could have went 5 years, right?
Oh, maybe, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have gave him 5 years and more.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't know that. Yeah.
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 They only gave him 4. They're
Yeah.
like, you're not that good.
I don't. You know what? The way that
Yeah.
the agreements are written now, like, and the way everything works now, I don't fully understand it anymore. Same with, like, I think, uh, holding somebody's bird rights as well, right? Like, meaning you can offer them a certain amount. But anyway, it all still, at the end of the day, everything still counts towards the cap, right? And that's what you got to watch for.
Yep. But we knew Austin
Mhm.
was going to get his. Apparently, Detroit was looking at him.
Yeah, so
Detroit
that's what I
really
heard. That
wanted
I
him.
think the
Yeah.
Lakers had an
Yeah.
original offer,
Right. A little
and
lower.
then they got wind. Yeah, it was lower,
Yeah,
and then they got wind that the Pistons were going to make a better offer, and so they upped their offer. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep him. You got to keep him. So let's go keep
But
on that.
Luka wants a center, man. That's
keeps
everything I'm
saying.
hearing. That's that he said he wants a center.
Well, so who did we get? Well, we've got Cameron Carmichael, 3-and-D. The weird part about him, if you don't know, he's 6'4", but his wingspan's 7 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is, you wait and see how much of a problem that causes. Because people are going to think they can throw the ball and they can't. So he's going to end up getting a lot of steals, right? That's my goal on that. So where's he from again? Baylor. So nobody even knows who he is, but yeah, good on him. Who else did we get for Lakers? They call it Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, this big white dude. You see this guy?
I saw. Yeah, they signed him. Yeah, he's undrafted, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what he's going to do. Carry the towels?
Well, I think that doesn't mean they sign him to a 2-way contract. Is that usually what it is these days?
Yeah,
They sign
something
these
like
guys
that.
too? Yeah.
Well, that's what Austin Reeves was, right? He was a 2-way, wasn't he, at one point? All right, so here's the draft, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it. So I hope I'm saying these names right, Mike. AJ DeBonsa. Did I say it right?
I don't know.
AJ DeBonsa.
I don't know how to say his last name.
He led the nation in scoring. He's from BYU. He went to the Wizards, so him and Trae Young are going to play in the backcourt, I guess.
And Anthony Davis, if he's playing.
Oh, shit, Anthony, right.
If he's not injured. Yep.
By the way, DeBonsa's 6'9". He's a big dude.
Yep.
Darren
said
Peters.
it was a no-brainer, number one, I guess. But again, I don't think this draft class was as high profile as some of the recent ones, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, so here's another thing. Darren Peterson. Went to the Utah Jazz. He's from Kansas, of course, playmaker. But he's got a big problem with cramping.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Solve it. It's a muscle thing. You take some electrolyte, get your potassium, magnesium, zinc, K2 figured out. How can these chemists not figure that out? He only plays half a game.
Yeah, but underlying conditions, right? Who knows?
I don't know.
I was watching some video the other day, and it was talking about between the year 2000 and 2010, it was the number one pick, and then the best player that actually came out of that draft, right? And they talked about that.
Right.
And I think there was only one, maybe 2 years where the number one pick turned out to be
the number one pick.
Turned out to be the best player in that draft. Yeah,
right.
Of course, LeBron. I can't remember who went after LeBron. Anyway, but you're talking about that where these guys come in and they have injury reports, but they just get ignored. And you look at Greg Oden,
who
went number one to Portland, didn't even play. What did he play? Like maybe 100 games total in his career, and KD went number 2, right? And look at KD.
Yeah,
automatic
18 seasons in.
Probably the most lethal scorer there is, right?
Well, who's the other one there? Jumping Jack Spratt was going to be the next LeBron, fat boy.
Oh, Zion's
missed more games than he's played, right? So
that LeBron year. The other thing you got to remember is, do you remember the guy who went number 2?
To LeBron?
So LeBron went number 1 to Cleveland. Number 2 went to Detroit. Number 3 it was Carmelo Anthony went to Denver. Number 4 was Chris Bosh to Toronto. Number 5 was D Wade to Miami. Do you remember who number 2 was?
White guy. What's his name?
Darko Milicic.
Yeah. Couldn't think of his name.
Right? And it was again one of those things. Apparently
Center.
At that time, 17, 18-year-old kid from Europe, he worked out for the teams. Everybody was really high on him. Sometimes
where'd he go?
Yeah. And that was trying to follow, going, man, he's the next Dirk, right?
Yeah, they tried.
Everybody was looking for the next great international player. Because remember, the Raptors took Bognani. What is that his name?
How do you say Bognani?
Yeah.
Tried
with a high pick, and he didn't. He was an okay player, but he never turned out to be somebody you'd want to pick that high in a draft, I guess. But yeah.
Well, okay. So Darren Peterson, number 2 to Utah, where the hell Utah has. Here's the one that baffled me though. Cameron Boozer, we know he's a Duke boy, right? He was Player of the Year, and he went third.
Mm-hmm.
So where did he go again? Grizzlies, right?
Yeah.
And he's his average is pretty good, 22 and 10. Hey, buddy.
Hey, girl.
And then of course the our North Carolina boy, Caleb Wilson, 7-foot wingspan. He's 6'9". He went to the Bulls, so he's going to do wonders there. So good on him.
Yeah.
Now, honorable mention. I thought this was funny. I told you this one. So the Spurs went and bought themselves a Wimby killer named Adamara, 7'3" from Spain.
The Thunder, you mean?
Or, sorry, yeah. What did I say?
You said the Spurs, yeah.
Yeah. Thunder. So the Thunder went and bought a Wimby killer. So we'll see what happens.
See a Wemby killer, Wemby stopper, yeah.
A Wimby stopper, Wimby killer. You got to do something.
Yeah.
Everybody got to figure shit out now.
Well, yeah.
So now
they realized after last year, Chet's not the answer.
Who?
Yeah.
I saw Chet.
You know what? Hopefully, Chet uses this as motivation and comes back bulkier and better next year, right?
Bulkier wouldn't take much. Just eat a sandwich. Yeah. So okay, here's the other one. All right. So LaMelo Ball went to where? Are you kidding me? To the Timberwolves?
Yes.
He's going to play alongside Anthony Edwards.
Anthony
in
Edwards.
the backcourt.
Yeah. I you know what? I don't like that trade.
The only thing I can
For
think
either
is it like just so Anthony Edwards doesn't get double teamed now because you got Chucker Mello.
It is, but
on the outside.
But but Mello, as good as Mello is, he's also, hopefully, I mean, he's young, I guess, right? But he's also a momentum killer because sometimes they'll be on a run and all of a sudden he'll do like a fadeaway one-legged three-pointer. It's like, come on, man! Like
he doesn't. His shot selection.
His shot selection is horrible, and so he is definitely a momentum killer. But yes, that's exactly what they got him for. The way every team was like, okay, well, just double team Anthony Edwards and let the rest of them beat us, right?
Try to,
right? And
try to
get the ball out of Anthony Edwards' hands. But look what they gave. They traded away Julius Randle, which Julius wasn't a great fit in Minnesota. But then they gave up Naz Reid as well, and they gave up a shitload of picks.
Oh my God, so many, to like 2033 or something.
Yeah, like an unprotected first-round pick, which is Minnesota's banking on the fact that they're going to be near the top every year, so they're not giving up a lottery pick there, right? But they're taking their chances, and then like 3 future first-round swaps or something like that, and then a few second-round picks. Like,
I don't know what
crazy,
they were thinking.
Man,
it's
right?
nuts.
Anyway.
We'll see how it pans out. Those guys are probably getting moved all over the place anyway. But.
So Charlotte's got a good young team, but obviously they were willing to move on from LaMelo. Tells you enough as well, right?
Yeah, they had it. Well, listen, he's an outdoor court player. Like that's how he plays. It's like he's playing with his 3 buddies outside. Like nothing matters.
And I saw his dad's already out there saying,
"Oh no, what's he
saying that Charlotte should pick up the other 2 balls."
Are they even in the league?
No, I don't. Well, Lonzo is, when he's not injured, he plays. Lonzo, remember, Lonzo was a great player. If he never got injured, he was I shouldn't say a great player.
Yeah, what's wrong?
He was a really good defensive player, and he was actually a really good, all-around player. He was never going to be like an offensive powerhouse or whatever, but he was a good player, man.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. So now, here's the thing. So, I watch all the stupid. Oh, LeBron's going to Detroit. LeBron's going to the Warriors.
LeBron's not going to Detroit.
Oh, LeBron's going to go with the Heat to hang out with Jan.
Well, you know why they're talking about the Heat all of a sudden? Is because Riley had said, hey, if LeBron comes to me and says, I want to come back, he goes, I'd roll out the red carpet for him. So, yeah. And Rich Paul on a podcast recently said, who wouldn't want to go to Miami for a veterans minimum or whatever, right? Like, yeah. So those are the things that are fueling the Miami thing. But I don't know if it's just a ploy to try and put some pressure on the Lakers. Who knows, right? Because
he's got to tell them by Tuesday.
I'm assuming it's not the Lakers. I'm assuming it's LeBron that's holding this up. It's not the Lakers. They've probably told him, here's what we're willing to offer, and he's like, let me think about it, right?
Yes.
I got to decide if I want to take less money and.
I don't think he takes less money. I think they give it to him.
You think they give him $50 million?
Yeah, they can't let him walk. Who are you going to get to replace him? You can't replace him.
Well,
you just can't.
No.
I don't care how. It doesn't matter how old he is. A 60-year-old LeBron is still better than 75% of the league.
He is.
Right? So you can't replace him. And that's what I'm sure what they're looking at. Go, well, if we let him go, who are we getting to fill that position as a?
My biggest thing with them is that you're building around Luka and Austin. Guess who stayed healthier than those 2 last year?
LeBron.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, we don't know how bad Luca's hamstring is, but thank God they didn't make it in the series. They tried to put him in there, but
I know, right?
so
Hopefully he's spent his off season.
I hope so. But he did say he wasn't playing for Serbia because he wants to spend time with his daughters. So
Yeah, remember he had all like he get traded, all the talk about what a defensive liability he was, how he wasn't didn't take staying in shape serious. Came back last year in a much better shape. I'm interested to see if he's gonna do it again this year. I saw a clip.
Skinny pylon, still a
I have to look
pylon.
if it's real because I saw it quickly and I was like, I gotta go look that back up and see if this is real. And I completely forgot. But of Jokic, looking like he's in much better shape. So I think he's had a couple years in a row now where they haven't even gotten out of the first round. He's probably like, okay,
I forgot about this. I just read
Yeah.
about this. Jokic is not signing his. He's got one more year, and he's not signing.
he's not opting out and signing a new extension.
No, he's not. And then I saw this. Jokic, and they go like that. Lakers jersey. I'm like, wow, you can't afford him.
Yeah, how are they going to afford him?
I know, right? But you'd have to get rid of LeBron.
Well, what you have to do is you have to get rid of LeBron.
Yeah.
But then you do the same thing that you always do. You max out, and then you got to find a bunch of people that want to come play, and a lot of people probably want to go play in LA but you're playing for less money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of people wanting to play somewhere, Giannis's brothers got the shaft, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, I told you his contract expires in 2 days, and then they're not going to re-sign him.
No, I told you the memes are hilarious. Like hanging out on the airplane as he goes to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So those two brothers going to have to go back. Where are they from? Greece?
Yeah.
They're going to have to go back to Greece and work in the family business now, making bread or whatever it was.
Oh, they'll go back and play European basketball.
Yeah, or somewhere in China and play with
Yeah.
Dwight Howard and whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, whatever. They'll find a place, which is everybody knew.
Mhm.
What a joke. What a joke. LaMelo. Listen, bro. I read that the Strait of Hormuz, what is it?
Hormuz.
The Strait of Hormuz is open, and the next day gas went up. I thought they made the deal, right?
Dude, are you not paying attention?
And then I just read that
they drone attack on a ship, and then now the U.S. is attacking them. And
AI.
Iran's
So
bombing their allies.
Well,
again.
I thought I saw that. Who was the country again? Iraq wanted 25%.
Iran,
whatever the country is.
Yeah, no, this is where they're bombing right now. It's Iran. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The Strait of Hormuz. So they wanted like 25% of the tolls, and it was like worked out to like some billions of dollars, like to go, to allow them to go through, like whatever, how much, and they go, nope. I'm like, okay. So what happened?
Well, that's just it. Like the Iran has said, okay, we'll open the strait, but we want to control the strait. And Americans are like, well, no, you don't get to control the strait.
So is it now called the Strait of America?
No, not yet. They're trying to, I think. But anyway, so that's what it was. So I think one of these tankers was going through, and one of the lanes that Iran said wasn't, wasn't
wait,
meant to
they
be
bombed
used.
a tanker?
They sent some drones at a tanker. Yeah, that's what they've been doing, man. That's why the whole strait got shut down, because they're like, they said they were mining the strait. They're sending drones at the tankers. Yeah. So it's kind of crazy, right? Anyway,
solve the problem, Donnie. What are we doing?
No, it's not going to get. It's not going away.
It's gross with a capital G. Oh, well, I saw this. This is terrifying. The company Unitree, Mike, just launched a robot. Its base salary. Yeah, well, great. Let's pay the robots too. The base model is $4,900 USD. Weighs 55 pounds. Now, you know what it can do? I'll read it to you, Mike.
Okay.
Because you're going to need one of these. You can do cartwheels. It can run. It can dance. And here's the other one, Mike. Kung Fu. Okay. So I was good till I read the Kung Fu shit. And then I'm like, hey, robot, make me a sandwich. Fuck you. I'm like, wait a minute. Here's the thing, though. Like, we're martial arts guys. We talk about it all the time. Who the fuck decided Kung Fu? Well, wait a minute. Maybe it was the Chinese made. I'm not sure. But who decided Kung Fu was the martial art of choice?
Yeah.
Like, luckily he didn't pick fucking jujitsu or fucking Muay Thai or something. Like, are you kidding me? So this robot can just, hey, robot, make me a sandwich. No. It's like, what the fuck? Why is it doing cartwheels, first of all?
But don't forget that, like, for people that don't know any better, every martial art is Kung Fu.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Right, right.
You remember? Oh, a kung fu movie, a kung fu movie, a kung.
That's right.
Everything was a
All
kung
the
fu movie,
Chinese
right?
movies are kung fu.
That's right.
Sure.
Yeah,
David Carradine.
that's right.
Yeah, young grasshopper.
So yeah, so anyway,
But still, it's like
I'm not saying that the robot knows jujitsu or anything else. I'm just saying that yeah.
Yeah, but all I picture, I just keep going back to iRobot. And that fucking, like,
Yeah.
all you need is like one dude, Julian Assange, who's gonna just program some shit. And hey, look, the robot. Psh, what?
Yeah.
It's over, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I think we should go back and get like 1980 cars so they can't take our cars over.
Yeah.
Right? It's 78 Chevelle.
That's right.
No Bluetooth.
No.
I don't know, man. When I read that, I went, Kung Fu? Like, wow. I don't know. Well, listen, that company has nothing to do with our friend Elon there. So Elon better step it up because he wanted to have the first robots out first.
Yeah.
Right. So I did see this robot, though. It was on the Sean Ryan show, and Sean Ryan was super impressed.
Okay.
Yeah. So also, Sean Ryan was like trying to throw it to the ground, and he couldn't.
Oh, okay.
He's like pushing it. He's like, motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's shoving it, and the robot's like, like, hey, it's Matumbo. Yeah,
right.
It was pretty crazy. Well, here's what I'm thinking. You know how you go to all the combine stuff and the boys get the pads and they're pushing on the players. Hey, program the robots to do your job, right?
True.
But it knows kung fu, so we could be in trouble, right? That pretty much covers everything. Do you have anything you want to add before I go on to the little piece there?
No, not really. No, I think we talked about the basketball, talked about the recent the rumors, the trades, the draft.
No, there's a couple of head coaches been swapped around, right?
So that is one thing, and I don't know enough about this story either, but I just saw them starting to talk about it. I have to go look up what the deal is, but apparently Portland hired a new coach, but the deal that they gave apparently is really
the 1 year.
1 year with like all kinds of caveats built into it.
Yeah, because Buddy doesn't really want to coach. Apparently, I looked into it.
It sounds like the owner is kind of like is a bit different. Thinks differently, right? Is how he runs his company.
Well, what I read, and it was just brief. I read that the guy who they're picking said he's not too sure. I'll just take the 1 year and see how it goes.
Okay, that's not what I read at all.
See, this is the problem. We don't fucking know what's real anymore.
Yeah. No, what I read was that this was the offer they made him. It's the first time head coach, so he took it.
Because nobody gets a 1 year deal.
Yeah, so it's a 1 year deal. That's what I mean. Apparently, like a lot
if you win 6 games, you get paid.
Other coaches have come out and said it's disrespectful what they've offered this guy, right?
Okay,
and of course he's like, hey man, my first head coach.
Yeah, he's from like nowhere, like a D3 school or something.
No, I thought he was an assistant coach somewhere, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, he's first time, a chance to be a head coach in the NBA. You got to go prove yourself. But
there's not that many of them. You got to take the job.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And listen, everybody, talk to Doc Rivers. Sorry, Doc. Everybody knows what happens in the NBA. Y'all get fired and y'all get a job again. It's like, and actually that goes for just about every giant sports in the world, right? You get fired, you go work somewhere else. You get fired, you go work somewhere else. So
yeah, yeah. So I mean, some right. They'll take some from college. They'll go to the pros, and it doesn't translate to the pros, and they go back to the college. I saw Mike Malone's. The new head coach down at North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
They did. Denver did him real dirty. Remember?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Well, so that's why Jokic he never forgot he's leaving. He's going to LA.
Well, if he decides not to opt in, he can pretty much go wherever the hell he wants. Right?
Dude, think of the guys right now trying to figure out how much money they got.
Well, every team is like if he's opted out, every team is sitting here going. Or not opted out, sorry. He's chosen to like ride out the next year and will just become an unrestricted free agent next year, which means that Denver could get nothing in return for him.
Nothing. That's right. That's right. But he got those two brothers that are going to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, so like every single team could be sitting there going, okay, we're playing the Jokic sweepstakes. So what do we got to do?
What do you need?
What trades do we got to make? Where do we clear the cap space?
Oh man, somebody's giving up their firstborn child, one of their daughters. Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Like I don't think Jokic is looking at it going, I need to go to a market where I can capitalize on my my name, right? Like I don't think so, right? I don't think he's like, hey,
he doesn't even have
let me go to Los Angeles so I can be in commercials and movies,
doesn't
care.
Stuff
like that, right? No.
Yeah, his brothers might get some movie time.
Yeah, that's true.
Marshals.
There's always other things.
That's right. Taylor Sheridan put the boys in something. Yeah. So good on him. So let's see what happens to him. But LeBron's got to tell us by Tuesday.
Well, what have I heard so far? We've heard Miami. We've heard
Dude,
staying in LA. We've heard going to
I
Miami.
didn't even think Miami.
Well, I told you that just came up with the recently.
Because I figure my thing is with LeBron trying to read his mind, which you can't.
No,
you can't even read. But sorry, LeBron. But hey, man, page 2 of Malcolm X's book, prove it. Anyway, I've like in my head, I'm like, been there, done that. Cleveland, been there, done that. Heat. Why would you go back? Is it easier to come out of the East?
Well,
because that's how he thinks, sort of, right? What's
well,
an easier?
New York just won, so again, right?
What was he going to
coming out of the East? Not a given. I don't know, man. And I mean, the Cleveland story makes sense if it's like if he's done and he decides he wants to go finish his career back in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing: like when he says stuff like this, I need to be near my wife. His fucking wife's not going back to Cleveland, and she's got her own shit going on in L.A.
Yeah,
right. Bronny's like, I ain't going to Cleveland, Akron. Fuck you.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So I just listen, Brian.
No, that's why staying in L.A. makes the most sense, right?
They said that they have his money. They have it. It's just it's not even going to touch. I told you. Like Brian Worker was explaining it, and he goes like this. Brian is trying to explain it to the panel. He goes, "Trust me, it doesn't touch the cap." He goes, "I can't explain it. I'm just telling you that it won't touch it. They have his money."
Right.
And they're all like, "Okay." He goes, "It's NBA. Trust me." He kept saying that. And he goes, "I can't get into it. It's there."
Yeah.
So they go, he has the money, and you just got to say, this guy's driving back and forth. Lost, is he?
Well, they say that, but I mean, look at the Kawhi thing. Same thing, right?
They
might have his money, but they're going to go after you, right?
He's looking at Toronto. Toronto's interested. Going to go back to Toronto.
He's already made it clear he didn't want to play in Toronto. Why would Toronto do that? What, are they going to rent him for another year again?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, rent him for 1 year and see what you can do.
That'd be stupid on Toronto's part, because in order to get him, they'd have to give up. They'd have to give something up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You mean that red car just went back?
Well, that's
back the other way again.
14 motorcycles.
Weird.
Going up and down. Got a motorcycle gang up there.
Oh yeah, the kids are all out in their 4-wheelers. Yeah.
Yeah, why not, right? But yeah, I mean, Kawhi, what's he gonna do?
I don't know.
He's probably waiting to see if he's going to jail.
He'll play 40 games again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. He'll go somewhere, sign for $50 million.
Dude, I just read that Paul Pierce trade. I forgot how bad that was.
To Brooklyn?
Yeah. Like, gross.
Yeah.
Some people are so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy cow.
Oh, there's one we haven't talked about is Jaylen Brown.
Oh, all right.
And the Celtics. Because Jaylen Brown was he was the main centerpiece with the Milwaukee Bucks for that trade, and it never happened.
Never happened.
But Boston made it clear we're ready to move on from Jaylen Brown. And so now it's like...
So now he's mad, right?
Well, of course he will. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Like, okay, like you keep including me in all these trade packages. Yeah. What else am I supposed to do? I was the Finals MVP. You Jason Tatum went down last year. I still led us to led the team. We ended up number 2 in the East. Like, what else do you want from me? Like, so disrespectful. Right?
Why don't they like him? I guess.
Well, there's something going on behind the scenes.
Something.
Right? Yeah.
But isn't he like not a Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving? Isn't he kind of weird like that?
No, I don't think he has any weird conspiracy theories. I think he's just outspoken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think he's called out the media multiple times on you keep saying you have your sources to say this, to say that. Give me your sources.
Give me your source.
Right? Yeah.
It's your ex-wife. Yeah. What?
And that's just it. Like, we've talked about this. It's every story right now that you're getting about LeBron James. Nobody knows. You know why? Because it's got to come from his mouth. Like, that's just it.
Nobody knows.
Right? It's all these people that know, how the business side works. And so then they're putting, they're putting on their LeBron hat and saying, well, this is what LeBron's going to do. But nobody knows. Okay,
listen, we'll end it on this. If he was really going somewhere, there'd be a real estate agent somewhere that's saying, hey, LeBron just met with me looking at a house just outside Akron for $48 million. Or, who was the other one that said he's not going to Detroit? Was it Kawhi too? Yeah, of course you're not going to Detroit. Detroit's not even finished.
LeBron's got a no trade clause, right? So they can't. It has to be a LeBron-approved trade. So
that's why he already knows. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. That's why I can't stand it. He's just making us wait.
Yeah.
And he better not come up with another stupid commercial.
So, that's what I mean. Like, if they decide to do a sign and trade, it's got to be to a place that LeBron's going to want to go to. It's not just going to be like, hey, we're going to do a sign and trade. We're shipping you to Detroit, and we're getting whatever the name, Durham.
Listen, if they ship him anywhere, he's going to go east. They're not going to put him against another fucking Western Conference team. They're not that dumb, right? So, but so maybe the Heat. That would be crazy, bro.
And maybe, and then you still keep hearing Golden State floated out there, right?
Yeah, he's not going to let them play against them. not gonna let them play against them.
Have him what? Just I mean, again, what? So what are the again? What is Golden State going to do? Because like they've got Butler, Draymond, and Steph all under contract.
Well, they
right?
just said they re-signed Porzingis as well. They're working out a deal with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Who knows, man?
All right. So here's a weird one. We got our top 5. USA, Brazil is number 2 now.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why. Canada's number 3, Finland, and the Netherlands number 5. So people just keep dropping in. I don't know. People are loving our stuff.
Yeah.
So once again, you can catch us on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, actually anywhere you can find an apple, anywhere you can find an apple, Mike, and a banana and some grapes.
Go to the grocery store.
Go to the grocery. Well, don't
find
go.
us
You
at the
probably
grocery
can't
store.
afford it.
Yeah.
Best to just steal things. What? No. Okay. So anywhere you can go ahead. I don't even know why I'm
What
talking.
about our sponsor?
We'll get to the sponsor in a minute. Shut up. By the way, we probably forgot that at the beginning because we were
did.
so messed up.
Yeah.
So we apologize to Maxi Pets. What is it? Tampax Tim. Apple, Spotify, and any other.
Anywhere else you get your podcast.
Right.
From.
I don't know what the word. Holy Jesus, today's a bad day.
I guess so.
Anyway, I am tired. I'll be honest with you. I haven't slept in 2 days. Not properly anyway. So, but yeah. So anyway. So, and here's our sponsor right here, Mike, which is
W.GG.
And right here is the code Mikey-Bobby D for 10% off any and all orders. Tastes great. Don't crash. If you're a gamer, love it. If you're a fitness dude, you can love it too. Oh, by the way, there's another thing. My channel, Muscle and Fiction. You can also watch our podcast there.
You're all over the place.
Oh, it's a day and a half today. Even the drive in was rough. So, but anyway.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
All right, everybody.
So, as usual, stay bitchy, bitches.
Later.